And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Kyle the Pug Sports Review Show, where we bring you guys the hot sports topics of the day and, of course, other things of that nature as well. So, again, welcome to Kyle the Pug Sports Review Show. I am Kyle the Pug, a.k.a. Kyle Lodi, and we are happy to have you here on this Friday morning-ish, afternoon-ish, wherever you're at, the case may be. You could be on the East Coast and watching this video. Like it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, no, doesn't matter. But anyways, like I said, I'm Kyle the Pug, a.k.a. Kyle Lodi, and let me slow down here for a second because I got a couple announcements here I got to make with you guys really quick. So I apologize for the lack of shows this week due, of course, I had some personal matters to take care of, with school and other things. And this is actually the final day where I got to take care of things, at least for the time being until I go back, a couple weeks later. But, that's priority number one. But priority number two, second thing I'm going to talk about is it's a very special week for me. And that being said, tomorrow is my 28th birthday. So I just want to say, you guys, for a birthday present, all I want you guys to do, like the video, give me a shout out. Doesn't matter what you do. If you want to leave happy birthday in the comments, go for it. If you don't, well, that's okay too. But all that matters is if you like the video, then that would make me, extremely happy. That would be really happy because I love you guys and I, expect you guys. I'm trying to get this channel up, very, very big, down the stretch. Sometime, hopefully I'd say like maybe the next year and a half or two when I get better equipment. But hopefully that I get big around then, just like I got big on my gaming channel. Well, not so big, but, it's not too bad. I've reached 4.5K, but anyways, enough of me blabbing my mouth for like the past minute 50 seconds. We are here today. I have the co-host here, Cowboy Nick. Say hi.
How y'all doing? Cowboy Nick. Don't get started, Cowboy Nick. Alright, and you know what? For it's not Monday, I'm going to buy up a big fat black chicken. So you can have some fun and get a little bit of that big fluffy puppy right on top of it, Kyle.
That was kind of racist, so please don't say that ever again. So, anyways, that being said, we're going to talk about all of the different topics going around, especially the hot topics for today's show. So, that being said, we're going to talk about Russell Westbrook signing his contract extension, can't even talk today, with the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll get to that here coming up here later on. And we're going to talk about how the golf industry with Nike, they're terminating their contracts. So we're going to talk about that as well. But first off, it's also a very special day, though, for a reason. Because the opening ceremony for the Olympics in Rio is tonight. And this is when it officially begins. So, Cowboy, are you excited? I know you are.
I'm very excited for the opening ceremony, which will be at 4 p.m. tonight. But the thing is, I've been doing some research as well. And what they're saying for the opening ceremony, they're going to mix a little Spanish culture with the American culture. So we might see some of that Spanish women dancing with a little bit of Spanish music and all that stuff. And I'm looking forward to that because a lot of people have said it. I've talked to a lot of people on Call of Duty, and I've talked to a lot of my friends and stuff. And you know what? They're saying this. Finally, we're going to get to see some of that true Spanish culture in the Olympics, and they are excited for it. You know what? I am too, because we might even get to see some mariachi, get to see some of that.
Brazil is Portuguese, right? You're talking about more of a Portuguese-like culture.
Well, because it's going to be like mixed. And they're saying it's going to be mixed with all the...
Yeah, because it's not just that. You're talking about Brazil, who is just mostly home to like Portuguese people, and they speak Portuguese language. I mean, yeah, they'll have some Spanish-related stuff too, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was something very, very, very Portuguese-related.
Yeah, and you know what? That's going to be so special to see because finally we're going to get to see some of that. And for what a lot of people have said, they are still talking about what happened in Beijing when they had that little girl singing and carrying the Olympic flame. And then some guy in a track and field racing outfit, running on the walls like if he was a freaking Asian Spider-Man, and light their flame. And people are still poop about that with China for the fact that they're saying, oh, we're going to show some Chinese stuff. Okay, well, I understand you're trying to show some of that Chinese art, the way you dance and everything, and show some of that Chinese, magic. Okay, well, when you have a plane that travels all the way from Greece, and it travels all the way to China to be lit for the games, and you're going to have some little 5-year-old girl singing in Chinese and then running in the air, and then she passes the flame on to some guy who runs on the wall in a track and field outfit, and starts yelling in Chinese how great the Olympics are going to be. Okay, that's going a little too far, but I'm hoping to see something, and people have said that, and I'm hoping to see something great come from the Rio games, as it was as well in a game that recently happened with the USA versus, I can't remember what, that was Australia. You had some fans yelling out Zika, because some of the US team members got the vaccine for Zika, and a lot of people quit because they got the vaccine and they didn't. So it's like, we're gonna see a little bit of racism coming from the game because of the fact that.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you there for a second. I just wanted to. This is actually, I'm reading this right now. This is just absolutely. I mean, it's kind of funny, but it would make sense at the same time. But guess what's also coming to Rio Olympics, and I am not joking. You can find this hilarious, but I'm not joking right here. Pokemon Go is coming to Rio Olympics, and I'm reading this right now on ESPN.com because there's actually a thing where it says Pokemon Go is becoming so popular on all phones and apps and whatnot that it's coming to Rio. I'm not kidding.
I saw that, yeah. and all that stuff.
The funny thing is it actually does involve a lot of running.
It does. But the one thing I'm going to say is I cannot wait. Because one of the events I'm going to say I can't wait to see is I'm looking forward to seeing the trick shooting event, and I'm also excited to see some of the water polo, diving, and also think of me as a sister when I say this. I can't wait to see some of the equestrian, judo, and the rowing event.
No, it's not you. I'm just reading some of these comments here, especially on ESPN. And then somebody said, and I quote, but this is from, of course, Michelle Burney, of course, who's a resident of Los Angeles, California, and who sees soccer matches a lot. And I quote this, and I'm reading the same article. If Pokemon ever gets into the Olympics, maybe they have a shot, unquote. Your thoughts on that?
You know what? If Pokemon ever does go into the Olympics, I'm going to...
Pokemon Go, that is. I mean, don't lie. If you had like an iPhone 6 or something, you would be playing that for hours. Don't lie. Don't lie to me.
I probably wouldn't. I probably would dress up as ass catcher and go down there.
Yeah, you just running around, just trying to find like a Squirtle or a Charmander or something.
No, I'm gonna go find me an ice girl.
Oh my God, what does our show become? I mean, I know this is a sports show, but I mean, this is just what we're reading right now on ESPN. It's like really hilarious right now. But getting to a more getting to a more serious note, there's a couple of U.S. gymnastics failed to report allegations of sex abuse. So there's been some allegations, and this is actually a thing. They repeated to fail to report allegations of sexual abuse of underage gymnasts by coaches to authorities, according to an investigation report by the Indianapolis Star that was posted on Thursday. So there were over 120,000 gymnasts at 3,000 gyms who had that policy of dismissing allegations as hearsay and filing them away unless they came directly from a victim or a victim's parents. And two former USA Gymnastics officials testified under oath to say the policy as a part of 2013 lawsuit filed by a coach's victim. So your thoughts on that really quick before we move on.
Well, I have to say this. Come on. I understand these allegations are coming up, but come on, it's the Olympics. It's the Olympics, and you know what? You need to report to represent country. Now get your onesie on, get your ass on that plane, and get your ass to Rio now. So you can have a chance to win a fucking gold medal and get yourself.
Ooh, Nick, throwing out the F-bombs.
Ranked as a legend and get you know what? People, there's sexual allegations all over the world. Like, I saw TV and I saw this and I saw this. Get over it. Just because you had sex with someone and you want to say, oops, I made a mistake. All right, good. I understand there are allegations of sex, okay? Everyone, you have some of men who will come out and they're like, yeah, I want some eggs. You know what? But that's not.
Well, why do you sound like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead Do America trying to be a pedophile?
Well, you know.
That's what it literally sounded like, but I don't know. That's you do whatever you want to do. But anyways, that's it for the Rio topics. We're going to be moving on here really quick to the NBA. So I'll give you one big difference between Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. You know what the difference is? Russell Westbrook actually re-signed with Oklahoma City Thunder with a contract extension, unlike Kevin Durant, who went separate ways, of course, departing for the Golden State Warriors. Now, the team did not disclose terms of the deal just yet, but sources told ESPN's Ramona Shelburne and Chris Broussard that the new contract is potentially worth $85.7 million over the next 3 seasons. The deal includes a player option that would allow Westbrook to still become a free agent after the 2017-2018 season. This is what Westbrook said about the whole thing, and I quote, "There's nowhere else I would rather be than Oklahoma City. You guys basically raised me. I've been here since I was 18, 19 years old. You guys did nothing but great things for me, and through the good and the bad, you guys supported me through it all, and I appreciate it. Definitely what I have the opportunity to be able to be loyal to you guys, and that's the number one option. Loyalty is something that I stand by," unquote. So, Cowboy Nick, you want to fill in on the topic here?
All I have to say is, what the hell? It's like you have Westbrook coming to Oklahoma. You have Westbrook signing it in with Oklahoma, and then you have Kevin Durant like, I think I'm gonna go be a Golden State Warrior.
But no, this is what I respect Westbrook for. The word loyalty right at the end of the statement. At his little statement, it says, "Loyalty is something that I stand by," and big ups to him and big respect for that.
Yeah, I have to give him respect for that as well. Plus the fact that I also have to say that the new contract is potentially worth $85.7 million over the next 3 seasons, and I have to say this. Man, you are one lucky bastard, because that is like.
Well, that's still a lot of money, though, too.
That right there is enough to put his kids through, or the potential kids through school, and for him to have like a pickup truck and a nice new car. But it's just the fact that, you know what, I'm glad.
But first things first, he's got to take care of his future kids, too, and whatnot.
Yeah. And I'm hoping to see what's coming out of that. Plus the fact that we're going to get to see, I think, if I remember right, Westbrook is supposed to be on the USA team. I'm not sure on that.
Yes, he is. He is on there.
Yeah, so we're going to get to see what he's going to do in Rio and stuff like that. And I'm looking forward to that. You know, I'm looking forward to see what he's going to do for Team USA and how he's going to bring it if he does well.
All right, this is what I think. Well, a little moving away from the topic here, just real quick before we move forward. Like I said in the previous show, they're gonna win. They're gonna win the gold easily. There's no question about that. That's a complete lock.
Pretty much, but the fact is, you know, just to see Westbrook show off his skills, and a lot of fans are gonna get to see what they expect from him, to see what he's gonna do with Oklahoma City Thunder. And you know what? That's something you can't. There's nothing you can say about it, but when you look at it, you have to enjoy, and just all the Oklahoma City fans are going to be just enjoying what they're going to see coming up in these things with what Westbrook is going to bring to Oklahoma by seeing what he's going to do with the USA team.
All right, so moving on with, of course, the whole Westbrook deal. This is what he said about Kevin Durant leaving, and I quote, "With Kevin gone, it opened up a few things for me. For me, it was just being able to see the team, what and who we have, the guys we have, and I felt like this is the best place for me and the best team. I love being here, and this is the place I want to be. Unquote. So that was his thoughts on Kevin Durant leaving, Oklahoma City for Golden State. And like I said, the guy, you got to give the guy credit where it's due. It's basically, at this point for him, it's loyalty, unlike, being a bandwagon. And that's something you got to respect him for, one way or another.
Oh yeah, but the one thing I have to say this too. Kevin, why are you leaving a team why are you leaving Oklahoma City Thunder to go to Golden State? What, do you have to be on the front team? Do you have to be the best player on the team that gets the front team? Come on.
Well, the best player, no, he wants to be the best player, and that's kind of be a little bit of the problem as well. And this is what I think about the whole situation between Kevin Durant and him going to Golden State, because who's going to take the final shot between the three, between Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and then of course you got KD as well. I mean you're gonna have Draymond Green in there also, but they're going to be fighting for a position of who's going to be the MVP. Well, not the MVP, but who's going to be the star. I mean, you can add the MVP in that concept too, but the star player on that team is going to be more preferred because they're going to be fighting over, who's going to want the ball more, as I said, who's going to be more the assist guy. But here's an early prediction. I'm going to tell you who's going to get MVP for next season. It's Russell Westbrook, hands down. After Kevin Durant, what he did to leave, Golden State, Russell Westbrook, as I stated, he's gonna open up, he's gonna help his team, he's gonna stay loyal, he's gonna be that star caliber player that he is, and he's gonna compete with, of course, with LeBron James, trying to get the MVP title for the regular season. And maybe, he could get a finals ring. I mean, who knows down the line, but all that matters is regular season MVP. I think Westbrook takes it next season.
Yeah, and the other thing, don't quote me on this. But with Westbrook now in Oklahoma City, I'm seeing this in the next season, or at the end of the next season, that could happen. I'm gonna get Oklahoma City Thunder and maybe once again the Cavaliers play each other in the finals, because the way it's looking out, when you have a player like Westbrook on your team, Westbrook does play the whole field. He does open up options and things like that. And you know what? That's what Oklahoma City Thunder has been needing. And with Golden State, I think their discipline is falling apart. And after what happened this year with certain incidents happening this year, I think that we're probably going to see Golden State making it to the playoffs. But I don't know if they're going to be able to be that team that everyone thinks, oh yeah, they won the NBA Finals, so we're going to see them again. I don't know about that, because when you lose discipline and you lose what happened last year, I think that Westbrook is going to bring the Thunder glory, and I think Kevin Durant is just going to be another one.
Where Kevin Durant is right now, on paper between Curry, Thompson, and Durant, they're basically kind of like a new Big Three juggernaut superstar team that the whole NBA, is whatever. If they're trying to turn the NBA into a superstar team, and that kind of pisses me off in a way, because number one, never really been a fan, of course, of superstar teams. I know the Lakers had, of course, Shaq, Kobe, Payton, and Gary Payton and Karl Malone at one point in time in the season, but that was when Karl Malone was actually on the back end of his career. I didn't really consider that a superstar team, but everybody else did at the time. But anyways, back to Golden State here really quick. This is what pisses me off too, is the NBA's pretty much become a superstar team, and you see people like Westbrook be like, I'm going to stay loyal to my team, with OKC, and that actually gives me a little ray of hope. Or a little ray of hope for the fact that, he's staying loyal, and that's what gives me respect for the guy, is that he doesn't want to be anywhere else. He doesn't want to be in Cleveland. He doesn't want to be in LA. I mean that'd be kind of cool if he did, but I knew it wasn't going to happen either way. And he doesn't want to be with Golden State either. That's the one thing you got to give him credit for, because he doesn't want to be, in huge media market, even New York, Chicago. Even Dwayne Wade went to Chicago too. Well, that was kind of an interesting thing. But either way, back to Westbrook, he's earned my respect. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, of course. And you know, Westbrook still is going to earn a lot more respect after the Olympic season. But the fact is, what I'm saying was this: the Golden State Warriors have lost. I hate to have great respect for them, and I respect all their teammates and everything. But Golden State has lost my respect, and the only way they're going to improve their respect is by actually making Curry obey the rules of the NBA. And the one thing that really made me lose respect was the fact that Curry spit his mouthpiece into a fan, and you just don't do that. You just don't get angry and spit your mouthpiece into a fan and things like that. You just don't do something like that. And if you did, for a fan to say they truly love you, and then you do something like that, you really don't deserve to be playing. You deserve to be suspended, and you deserve to have to pay a fine. And I just think that new coaching and some new staff needs to be brought in to get Curry back under control. And with Durant coming in, I just feel that it's another part of the volcano that is going to explode in with Golden State. And I'm sorry to say this, I don't see Golden State actually winning very many games this year.
Okay, so moving on to our final topic, and we're going to get to a little bit of a golf story here right now, and everybody's probably thinking, oh, let's click off the video because he's doing another golf story. Ha 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 ha. No, but this is actually kind of it's not really so serious, but it's kind of the situation where Nike might be terminating, and this is true. Nike is going to be terminating their contract with the PGA Tour and golf and whatnot. And I'm going to tell you a little more about that. So, excuse me. Bob Parsons, founder of hot golf equipment startup brand PXG, said that the news that Nike Golf was transitioning out of the equipment business because it didn't come to him in the form of a press release. So instead, it came to him from his own tour rep, Matt Rollins, who called him Wednesday night to tell him that the cell phone had died twice that day because he was getting calls left and right from Nike players and their agents. So the message from Parsons and a few others in the golf equipment business is that Nike's departure from the club and ball categories is at the very least an opportunity. It's a chance to assert yourself in the marketplace, and it may provide a chance to take advantage of some open tour player contracts. And contrary to some business experts' assertions, it may not even mean that much at all. So basically what we're looking at here is that it's going to be, since Tiger Woods kind of went out of the fray, basically Nike will be terminating the contract with the PGA. The sales haven't really been going as much, though. And you're looking at it, it's just like, okay, Nike wasn't really around until, let's say, I would say late 90s, like 97, 99, and now. But that's when Tiger Woods bursted on the fray, too, and he started wearing Nike in golf. But, you see still a lot of people, wear like Nike equipment, such as Rory McIlroy will wear it, and Michelle Wee will wear it too. But you're looking at the sales in golf with Nike apparel; it's not looking really too great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you look at it too, like for me, when I do play golf and things like that, I prefer Callaway because I just look at Nike stuff and I just don't like the feeling like when I'm playing. I prefer the feeling of Callaway's equipment more than I do Nike, because I believe Nike's more into the shoe business than they are into the golf apparel. And when you look at Callaway's been making golf equipment for years, and they're more into the equipment and clothing.
There's a lot of companies that have been making it for you. I know Nike is another example, but you're looking at Nike and say, okay, so it's year 2016, so they made it like, okay, at least over 20 years for that matter. So let's say like late 90, let's say like 97, say 96. 90, so basically, 96, 97. So you're basically looking at least 20 years, though. But it's not just Callaway, too, but you got Ping, you got Titleist, you got, of course, Top Flight, and there's like a bunch of other companies that are been working on this for years. And years and years and years.
Yeah, when you look at Callaway and some of the other ones, they've been doing it, like, you look at them, they've been, like, some of the I would say, like, old school guys, like, from the, like, World War II era and before that, they were making golf equipment for them, and barely came into it, and like.
Well, it's not just World War II. You're talking about you're going way back. Like when the game was invented. Well, not just when the game was invented, but I would say like 1900s, like early then.
Yeah. Well, when you look at it, it says right here, Nike Golf finished financially in 2016 with 7,600 million in revenue. Its worst year since 2011, when the division granted 6,223 million, and that's bad. That is horrible when you look at these numbers.
Do you want to know why those numbers are there? Because Tiger Woods is not playing.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because Tiger Woods is basically the face of Nike Golf.
Pretty much, and the other players, they're going more like Phil Nichols and all that stuff. They're more into Callaway and all that other stuff.
So Callaway, like I said, Top Flight, Titleist. I mean, I actually have a couple of Titleist hats because I would wear Titleist every time I would go golfing. And my dad was huge on Titleist stuff too, so he would have like a collection of like red, blue, and white Titleist hats. It's ridiculous. No, as I was saying, my dad would have a collection of Titleist hats, from like black hats, white hats. I would say like a darkish brownish hat, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing though too, because I think Titleist to me probably beats Callaway in sales price. This is just like my honest opinion. I've seen this in polls as well, but most people do wear a lot of Titleist stuff, and it makes sense if you think about it. Even Phil Mickelson, wears Mickelson wears like a little ping visor, and that's basically his go-to style of brand when it comes to golfing, because you see him wearing ping hats like every single time.
Yeah, but the only reason why, like I said, the only reason why I like Callaway more than what you're talking, like what we were just talking about, is I just like the feeling of the equipment. Like when I wear Callaway golf shoes, Callaway golf shoes to me, they just are more comfortable. Because I wear size 12 when I wear shoes, and Callaway is more comfortable.
You're a big boy.
For that kind of person. So it's more comfortable to me, and I like the feel of Callaway golf clubs because to me they are more comfortable and I can do better motions with them.
All right, so define better motion. Like what exactly kind of motion are you talking about? Like, are you talking about swinging, chipping, putting? Like what? Like, give me an example.
When I go for my putts, I feel that when I'm using a Callaway, I can adjust myself a little bit better because when you're going for your putts and all that, you have to be able to adjust yourself just the right way so you can get that.
Okay.
That putt where you need to go.
Okay. No. I'm saying okay. Like that makes sense in a way.
And I just feel when I'm doing that, I feel more comfortable with Callaway equipment and all that because I feel for me, it's kind of weird. I have to give myself just right. Like I'm kind of like Phil Mickelson when you think about it,
Okay. How about this then? What about TaylorMade? Have you tried any of that equipment?
I have, but I like it, but I just like Callaway more. I just feel more comfortable with Callaway. I like the other major equipment, but for me, Callaway is better. I can't use Nike equipment though because for me, I just do not like Nike at all. I can't do it. Like, honestly, I'm sorry for all you folks that like using Nike equipment.
I mean, I use Nike equipment if I wanted to go jogging or maybe swimming for that matter. But that's one thing.
I want to play basketball.
Well, you playing basketball, I cannot see that.
Yeah, I'm like Michael Jordan when I'm on
Yeah, I bet you are like a overweight white version of Michael Jordan that looks like Drew Carey, but that's besides the point.
Okay, if you thought Drew Carey doing a slam dunk like Michael Jordan, you'd be like, what the fuck?
No, I would record it and be like, YouTube gold. Enough said.
I'm like...
The snap of my fingers.
The next Space Jam movie, I'm gonna be in it.
Yeah, I bet you are. Are you gonna sign like millions of dollars for the next Space Jam movie coming out? When I don't know. You make the call there, people. You decide in the comments below if you want to see Cowboy Nick's dumbass in a Space Jam movie.
Yeah,
Like I said, I wouldn't want to see that happening though. I'd be terrified. I'd be like, well, who's this bumbling idiot in the movie?
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Yes, I'm gonna go out and do that. For the Chicago Bulls, I'm gonna do it. Like, I will clap next for them.
Yeah, I don't want to imagine that thought in my head right now. But what we are going to do is we're going to end the show here is what we're going to do before this gets any farther. And thank you guys so much for coming out and enjoying a 30-minute show here for the Sports Review Show. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Definitely helps out my channel grow and help me get to at least 50 subs on this channel, I think. Maybe 100, I don't know. Somewhere around that line. Just help me around there, and I will help you in return as well. So, that being said, I'm Kyle the Pug, aka Kyle Lodi, and for Cowboy Nick.
Hey, also, folks, do not forget to check out the new guy who I've been talking to Kyle about, too. His name is Chucky. He does like little videos of the rappers. He does these little infomercials and stuff like that, and he does play on Call of Duty. He's a great guy. He's getting himself back in the game. He's been out for a while, but he's got some good videos. He says he drop likes to Kyle. I've been letting Kyle know about that. And
I have no idea who you're talking about, honestly. So, with that being said, have a good day, guys, and we got to get out of here. And as always, stay safe. Peace!
You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense, but I don't fucking care.